Peace, 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 peace again. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the phone calls. I cannot take all the calls. I cannot answer all the texts. Everybody has to understand that we are in the midst of an emergency, and I can't respond to everybody's questions. I'll get to you when I can. I apologize, but you know, it's trying times. Real quickly, this is one of the coveted N95 respirators, you know, sealed. I'm going to open it up and show you something, because watching people in the news, watching people on shows or in the streets, this is concerning. If you're going to use a mask, now I've seen a lot of people use the more inexpensive, I'm not going to say cheap, more inexpensive mask. And the way they're wearing them is not the way it was designed. You want to make a perfect seal on your face, covering your nostrils and covering your mouth so that no air is getting around the mask. Take a look at people, how they're wearing the mask. And you'll see it sticking up in different areas. Air is going to take the path of least resistance. The respirator is used to filter the air that's coming in. If you don't have the mask properly fixed on your face, then it's going to seep through the little areas around the mask where it can get in. So you're defeating the purpose. You may have a mask on, but you're not protecting yourself from the invaders, all right? Now, on this particular 3M N95 mask has a piece of metal here at the top that you pinch when it's on your nose to give more of a seal. It also has it's not rubber, it's maybe a foam lining here to give it a better seal. Now, those of us that have beards, you're not going to get a perfect seal on these masks because the hair is letting air get in, which is why fire department, police departments tell people to shave or have their employees shave. When you shave, you now have a smooth face, and these things can get a clear or a better seal. Case in point, in CPR class, if you've taken a CPR class and you've had to resuscitate the dummy, if you don't get a perfect seal on that dummy, the air is not expanding the chest. So you have to fix the cup on the face so that that air is going into the body and not escaping. So the same idea is when you put the respirator on. You want to make a clear seal, so now the body of the respirator is now filtering the bad air and catching it, not allowing it to go around the mask. Does that make sense? Hope so. Next, if you are fortunate to have one of the more better quality respirators, like such, you can reuse it. Now, how do you reuse it? It is recommended that you microwave it. Microwave it for 30 seconds. Look at this here. Okay, this is an international application for a patent. And the patent date is April 10th, 2008. And Kimberly-Clark, I believe that's the manufacturer of some of these masks, made the filing. Right, Kimberly-Clark, worldwide, you see it here. They're a manufacturer of masks and I would say health-related or healthcare-related items. But in particular, I want you to scroll down and see this. Decontamination of filtration media for respiration. Microwave energy may be used to disinfect used face masks, respirators, and other items containing filtration media for respiration. A method of disinfection is providing as well as filtration media having indicators to visually indicate when disinfection has occurred. The indicators may function based on temperature and steam generation during microwaving. Thermochromic materials may be used to indicate the proper temperature has been reached. Okay, so this is decontamination of filtration media for respiration. And you can definitely read this article. I'm going to attach it to this video, or the link will be in the description below. And this is proof that you can use a microwave to decontaminate your mask. Okay, peace. Okay, so this is how you reuse your mask. Now, if you are not fortunate enough to have a better quality mask, you have the cheaper version, fine. Microwave those as well and reuse them. It's better to have something than nothing. Okay, protect yourself. And if you can, shave when you put the mask on to give yourself a better seal and better protection for your respirator. Okay, when you don't, 3M makes these in such a way that it collapses upon itself, meaning how you handle the mask is crucial as well. If you take the mask off and you have the sterile area exposed, now the germs could be in there, and then when you're about to put it on your face, now you just sucked in. 3M makes it so it collapses upon itself. So once you take it off your face, it collapses it and seals it, so now you can reuse it. And when you're ready to put it back on, not until you're ready to put on your face should you open up that sanitary area, okay? So keep these things in mind when you're using these things. Don't just throw it on your face. You have to be mindful of what you're doing. Why are you wearing the respirator? If you are not showing symptoms, if you are not in an area that could potentially, you could contract it, you shouldn't have a mask on. If you are in a potential area where you can contract it, then is when you need the mask. Or vice versa. If you are infected and you're trying not to infect others, is when you should wear a mask so that you can cough into the mask, so that you can breathe and keep those dangerous particles to yourself so your body can fight it. Bud Brownsville, one block at a time. Out.